Hi everybody, this is Jim Corkins and we are continuing on with our assignments, and specifically this is going to be the 1.3 tutorial on vectors in one dimension. So this is about addition, subtraction of vectors, as well as multiplication and division with a scalar mixed in with that. All right. So your tutorial is this right here. It's one page, but it's got 8 different tasks that you should do. Now let me go explain what they are. All right. So what you're supposed to do is you're given the operator right here. In this case, the k vector is equal to 3 times the t vector plus n. So in this problem, we are supposed to figure out what is the length of n, and we're supposed to use vector addition to do it. But you could also verify that using the mathematics. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to manipulate the operator in order to find out what n should be. So in this case, we have a k vector, which is this vector, which is pointing to the right, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we know that's pointed to the right 6. Now, in order to figure out what the n vector is, what we have to do is subtract the t vector, well, 3t, onto the other side. And when we do that, we will find out what the n vector is equal to. So what we're supposed to do is we're going to take the k vector, and I'm going to write it right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And so this is the k vector, and that is actually equal to positive 6. Okay? And then, so I'm going to write positive 6 right here. And then we're supposed to take the t vector, and like we had learned in the 1.3 lecture, if you want to, if this is positive t, pointing in the positive x direction, this is negative t. So we're supposed to take 3 of those, and they're all 2 blocks apiece. So this is one t vector. This is another t vector, and this is our last t vector. So this is 3t, so that's 1t, this is 2t, and this is 3t. And so it looks like for the n vector, okay, so this is going to be minus 3, and the size of each vector is 2. So that is going to be equal to n. But when we do the mathematics, we find out that that is 6 minus 6, which is equal to 0. So mathematically, if you started here, you walked to the right 6 steps, and you walked to the left 6 steps, you ended right on top of where you started. Therefore, n doesn't exist. It equals 0. Okay? And this was one of the more difficult problems. So obviously for you, this should be pretty easy. So go ahead and try it out. And it's actually kind of cool. And it'll get you ready for us working with, the point of this is to get us working with acceleration and velocity vectors together. Okay. So acceleration is a vector, velocity is a vector, along with displacement as well. So we're going to be working with those different vectors to figure out what the other one is equal to. And oftentimes, the velocity versus time linear fit is going to be an equation, and you're going to have to manipulate it just like you did here. And by doing so, you are, in fact, manipulating those vectors. So this is to get you ready for dealing with displacement, velocity, and acceleration vectors, and working with equations and how they are related back to those vector quantities. Okay? Well, I hope you have a wonderful day.